just being the competitor that I am, not wanting to sit out, but just over time really embracing that role. Even though I wasn't able to play last year, I still had to be a great teammate to my teammates off the court. So, and it really makes you appreciate the game a lot more when sitting down and having to watch when you can't practice. So, yeah, it really made me appreciate the game. And then just as of now, just take it really just day by day, especially with the pandemic, with the season just being up in the air, take it day by day. We have 6 freshmen on the team. So we're going to continue to work and get better regardless of what happens. I still think I have to earn it with my teammates first. You can call someone a captain, but I think by earning my teammates' respect first is the most important part to me. So just, being a really vocal leader, being a leader by example, is something that I really have to show day in and day out and really be consistent with it for that to really have its name in general. So I'm really excited. I had actually talked to Coach before I had my second surgery done, and he just kind of asked me the question, how long does it, if there was a death in your family, how long does it take to get over a grieving? He's like, well, let's not talk about a death. Let's talk about a knee. How long would it be to get over that hump of something happening to your knee? And I was just like, no, I don't know. So he's like, I think he said that I'm the only person who will be able to know there's going to be a time where, okay, I'm down, I'm sad, but once I get over that, there's no looking back. And it was just positive from there on out. And I think that what really helped me through was my team last year, just still keeping me involved. When you're on the bench so much and not be able to be in practice and kind of just watching, you kind of don't feel like you're a part of the team, but they really helped me just involving me in everything, texting me in away games, sending me videos on away games. We're thinking about you, E, and I'm texting them right back and I'm watching and all that type of stuff. And really the coaches too. And obviously everyone knows Shay has had multiple knee surgeries. So she's a really good advocate to talk to because she's been through it multiple times and even coaching. One thing that I'll never take for granted is pretty much before every game, I'll sit on the sideline, coach come over to me and give me a little token just about life, about basketball. So there's a lot of things I really looked forward to. And you just have to look in the positives because there's no reason to dwell and it's not going to make anything better. So definitely when I pretty much got the clear, the okay to be cleared, it was a great feeling, but at the same time, I knew just with my body and my mind, like, okay, I have a lot of work to do to get back to just being in shape in general. So, but it had to start with obviously me being cleared, maybe me being able to run, me being able to play with contact and everything like that. So I really thank my trainer. She was on me from day one, really taking care of me, just and really pushing me at the same time. So we worked really, really well together, me and her. But yeah, it's day by day with my knee. So good days, bad days, but still got to embrace them all. Still got to continue to get better. But I'm just excited for the journey. Personally, I feel like they didn't understand what was really going on, which is okay. And moving past that, I really don't talk about Tennessee anymore. Just now being here in a great environment with my teammates and my coaches, but it was kind of just a blessing in disguise. I was able to get healthy, able to get my knee situated and everything like that. So at the end of the day, it's really okay. And I think it's great. And even if we're not talking with the coaches in our leadership meetings, we talk amongst ourselves, just us three, like, we're being watched constantly. These younger guys are watching our every move, which can be good and bad. If we're having a bad day, our energy is going to feed off of them. But at the same time, if our energy is high and we're talking and we're communicating, they're doing the same exact thing. So I think that's our biggest thing is we have 6. It's like having siblings. I have a 12-year-old brother at home, and he watches my every move. So it's like having 6 of them. They're watching our every single move. So we just have to be really cognizant of what we're doing on the court, what we're doing off the court, what we're doing in the classroom. because they're paying attention, they're listening to what we're saying, they're, they're very, very involved, which is amazing to me. So they're willing to learn, they're wanting to learn. And I think that's one thing that we talked amongst ourselves, us three, me, Liv, and Kristen, a lot about too. But I think we're just really excited overall, especially them two. They haven't really been in a leadership type role since they've been here. So it's exciting. And I think, we talked about, we, as us three, we have to be able to hold each other accountable as well as everyone else. So that's definitely going to start with us. This just kind of just the role that I have. So I have to really just embrace it. And I find myself being a guard, having to be vocal all the time. So, talking and communicating with my teammates has never really been an issue for me, but obviously it's a different environment, different system, a great system, different coaching staff than my first 2 years in college. But it's a fresh start as well. We have 6 new guys, like I said. That's more than we do, more people than we do who are returning. But you can really tell the vibes in the workouts and the mentality and just the overall feeling is different. And I feel like everyone's excited, but for me personally, I just really have to just be consistent with what I'm doing every day and really show that to my team. I think just with not playing last year, being on the sidelines, just being able to watch. And I kind of got a little bit of a coach's perspective, when the coach is getting on the team. And when you're on the court, you don't feel like you're doing certain things. So when the coaches are getting on you, I was like, we are, you are being slow, even though it might not feel like it. So I kind of got to get a little bit of a coach's perspective, which I think will really help in my advantage. If a coach says something, even though it might not feel like it, that's probably what you're doing. So like just little tokens like that, being able to just watch, really observe, and really kind of see like how my teammates that we have coming back, how they kind of operate. And I think the coolest thing is seeing how much they've grown. Anna, Aubrey, Kristen, Liv, all of them. So I think that's really just going to help. And then off the court too, we're super, super, super close. I mean, it's a really fun team. Honestly, I didn't know what it was going to be like at first, but it has been really, really, really great. Now, like I said before, I have a 12-year-old brother at home, and it's kind of like I have 2 little sisters to watch after. If I go to the store, I come back, they're both laying in my bed watching NBA games or WNBA games. And they're like, hey. So I like little things like that. Or though if there's a problem, like, oh, we'll just call E. Like, so it's been really fun just having them 2 around, and they are so energetic, both of them. I really love having them around. So it's nothing that I'm not used to, but I'm really glad I have them. It was good. I seen actually Crystal had, I think it was 29 last night. Mm-hmm. Balled out. So all of them, all the Husky alumni just continue to really do their thing. And we're really happy for all of them, really just kind of seeing how the transition is for them, how much the game is different from college to WNBA. So it's really been fun to watch. My day consisted of waking up, eating breakfast, coming to rehab, then going home. Luckily, I had The Last Dance was on when I was here by myself, so I kind of look forward to that. I think every Sunday, whenever that came on, I think it was like 6 or 7. But really just getting my mental right, being mentally much stronger just in every aspect. I feel like off the court, socially, my family, with my knee. So I just have a really different perspective coming in. I think when you're home, you get home cooked meals. Your parents are making food. My mom's making the best food ever. So I just really kind of decided to tell okay, this is what I got to eat. And my family is just really good. We don't really eat bad anyways. We're really watching what you eat, your diet. At the same time, I was still working into my transition of getting back to running, getting back to conditioning, getting back to playing. I had my first pickup game when I was home since December. So that felt crazy playing in that, but crazy in a good way, just kind of like, okay, I'm really just getting back into what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like I'm a basketball player again, and it felt great. I talk to Megan pretty much every day, just asking her questions, how's the team? What was the coaching staff like? What's it like? Obviously she got a little bit of a late start, having the virus previous before she had got up there. So her circumstances was a little different. But she was like, your time is gonna come. So just it's really warms my heart to see, people who are close to you, living out their dreams. So it's just seeing her with that New York jersey on, makes me smile, and she knows that. So just really happy for all of them. Honestly, my team, and I know that can get a little repetitive at times, but no, that's the honest truth. My team, because as soon as I got on campus, I think the second day, I got my first surgery in June. I think it was June 2nd or June 4th. So right away, wasn't really able to walk, couldn't really do anything. I was on crutches. My team really helped me move in to my apartment. Kyla, Batuli, Maggie, Crystal, all of them were like moving on, and my mother was here as well. So moving all of my stuff into my apartment, and I was kind of like, okay, this is gonna go here, this is gonna go here. So I felt bad, but at the same time, they're like, this is what we're here for. This is what teammates are for. Like you're on crutches, you can't do anything. So just having them there, I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I don't like feeling crippled. They're like, no, you're fine, just relax. So just having them just be there with me through that. Surgery is no joke. So they were, and obviously Crystal had hers at the same time, my first go around. So having her with me, going to rehab and all of that, we're trying to figure out how to open doors together with our crutches. The two people on crutches are around each other all the time. So that was a sight to see as well. But no, really, really all of them really helped me get situated and really made me feel like I was really supposed to be here.